Ken Ramsey, Bridgeport United Methodist Church. We continue our series, Doing a 180, making a complete turnaround with regard to various issues in our lives. And in this 180-second, 3-minute clip, I want to begin to look at anxiety. Anxiety is something that plagues all of us from time to time, having that worry deep within our hearts. Before I go on, I want to say to you, if you're having anxiety, that is a very normal thing. Don't think of yourself as abnormal. Anxiety is a normal human emotion. We have to know that because we don't want to get into the cycle of worrying about the fact that we're worrying. We don't want to get into the cycle of having anxiety about the fact that we have anxiety. That makes it more difficult to address. What are some reasons, first of all, that we have anxiety? Well, I think there are a few. Uncertainty can be a source of anxiety. Fear can be a source of anxiety, and having sort of an expectation-driven life also contributes to a lot of anxiety in our culture today. I can't look at all of these in this first clip, but I'll be looking at them as we move forward. Today, I simply want to look at uncertainty. Uncertainty as a source of our anxiety. The Apostle Paul says in Philippians chapter 4, "Have no anxiety about anything, but in every situation, let your requests be made known unto God. And the peace of God, which passes all understanding, will keep your hearts and minds in Jesus Christ." Now we hear him say, have no anxiety about anything, but we always want to respond, easier said than done. I'm so uncertain about things. I've got a diagnosis. I'm uncertain about my future. I'm pursuing a particular career, but I'm uncertain. I'm in college, I'm uncertain. Uncertainty in so many different ways, especially in these difficult times, is a real source of anxiety. What can we do to really look at that and understand it? Well, first of all, we need to claim that God is the source of our present and our future. If I said to you, I'm sending you into the woods and I want you to choose the right path, there's several paths there. And I want you to choose the right one. You would have a lot of anxiety about that. But what if you arrived in the woods and found out that the path had already been blazed? It had already been marked. Well, that's what we believe about God. He's running ahead of you and preparing your future. You may think it's uncertain, but friends, it is in God's hands. As the song says, many things about tomorrow I don't seem to understand, but I know who holds tomorrow and I know who holds my hand. So try this breath prayer if uncertainty is the source of your anxiety. It's a prayer that I use often. As I continue to journey along the path and I trust God, Lord, show me the way. Lord, show me the way. And in related to that, I'll pray, Lord, shape me into who I need to be. Those two breath prayers affirm that God has your future and you can trust Him. Because you can trust Him, have no uncertainty. Place that uncertainty in His hands. Lord, show me the way. That's the beginning of dealing with anxiety related to uncertainty. I'll be back with you next time to look at some other source of anxiety and how we can do a 180 with regard to the anxieties in our life.